Welcome back to Let's Play Gran Turismo 4. This is part 29, and in this episode, I'm just going to use the manufacturers to find what I have. There we go. I want to just jump into this Golf GTI that I already own. What's the drivetrain again? Let me see. It's FF. Okay. Anyway, this is what I wanted to jump into. Wrong way. There you are, Germany. Volkswagen. Tune shop. Tires. Sports softs. And I'm not even gonna do any of that shit. I don't think I really need to for this, this event. And let's do the GTI Cup. There's 5 races. They're all single races. Starting with race 1 at Hong Kong Reverse. Let's go. Yeah, it's a 6-point race, yeah. This is gonna be like piss fucking easy. Just easily making it through the traffic. Weaving in and out, making contact without meaning to, and just weaving in and out of the corners and easily making it through all the traffic, and... Yep. I braked too early. Okay. Onto this long-ass downhill straight, and I should probably be on the right side of the road, because it's a left turn coming up, not a right turn. There we are. And now, oh fuck, and now this section, yep. This section's always difficult in reverse. Much harder in reverse than it is in forward, I find, most of the time. Well, okay, maybe not. Sometimes, I guess, I don't know. Okie dokie. You know what I wish? I wish whenever a real life racing league, like for example, like Formula One or whatever, I wish whenever a real life racing league used like a closed city circuit, like a closed city street circuit, and they happen to use one that's like in a city that's already been used by Gran Turismo before, I wish that instead of like making their own layout, I wish they would just use the Gran Turismo layout. And that way we could actually see how these can end up working in a real life situation. Because at least, like, up until the PS4 era anyway, like, the GT Sport was the first game where the city tracks weren't real life roads. Because Tokyo Expressway isn't a. Like, it's based on Tokyo, but it's not a real life road. Whereas, like, Tokyo Route 246 is a real life road, right? So it just has never been used as a street circuit in real life before. You know what I mean? But, like, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next race. Time for race 2 at Tsukuba Circuit. Of course. No, I used to be all like, what's everybody's problem with Tsukuba Circuit? I love that track. That track's awesome. Now I'm like, no, I fucking get it. I get it. This track is so fucking boring. Here we go. 3 laps on Tsukuba Circuit. Oh, fuck. We're using the contact method of getting around everyone again. Uh, anyway. Lap 2. We're 29 episodes in. In the last episode, I was talking about, oh, that's how many tracks there are in GT4. We're 28 episodes in, and we're still seeing tracks for the first time in the playthrough. Because we went to Seoul Central in part 28, and it was our first time going to Seoul Central in the playthrough. And it kind of got me thinking, like, yeah, we're at part 29, and we still haven't fucking seen High Speed Ring anywhere. But I know it's in this game because it's in the vanilla game. In fact, if I were Let's Playing the vanilla game instead of Spec 2, we would have seen High Speed Ring by now. But, eh. I don't know if Admeister just removed High Speed Ring from any and all events, or if it's just like... Or if it's just like... something that we're not going to be visiting for a while. It could be a thing where, like, it's just like waiting for like it could be a thing where it's not until we're in like faster, higher powered cars that we end up going on high speed ring. I don't know. Cause yeah, by this point in the Let's Play, we're still mostly driving like relatively slower cars, you know? Like, we haven't really started driving any, like, supercars or race cars or, like, proper sports cars yet. I mean, we've driven an Impreza and we've driven an Evo, but, like... I don't know. There's race 2 done. Done! Done! On to the next one! Done! I'm done and I'm on to the next one! Singing a song written by a fucking cheater! Oh my god, I fucking hate Dave Grohl! Race 3 at Opera Paris. Let's go. We've just literally just been doing city circuits so far. Oh, we're starting this race in P5. Let's go. Cheating AI. Well, not cheating AI, because I'm driving the car now, but like, it's the player car, but you know what I mean. The AI that controls the car before the race starts cheated. The AI that controls the player car on the rolling start cheated. That's what I'm trying to say. But that happens a lot on this track, so... Ah. Inside wall, outside wall, fuck. Me taking that turn so much faster than the AI drivers. Look at, did you see how slow the P2 dot was on that turn? Like, bruh, come the fuck on. Races on this track are so fucking easy, mainly because of that one turn where the AI slows down way more than they ever need to. And you can just take advantage of that. You can just take full advantage of that. I hit the outside wall again, but not the inside wall this time. Ah, wall. Come on, let's move it. Oh. Alrighty, there we go. Okie dokie. Them credits. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Moving on to race 4 at midfield reverse. I think the last time we were here was in part 18. Maybe a little bit later. I can't remember when the last time we were here was. I just remember being really angry here. Let's go. This race should be a lot easier than that fucking Civic race was here. Oof. Yeah, can you, like, not? And brake down to second gear. I'm clearing my throat because I just took a bong rip. Sorry about that. It's just really nice out today. And I want to, even though it's a recording day for me, I want to at least take advantage of the nice weather as much as I can. So I am taking breaks during the recording session to sit on my balcony and get high and enjoy the weather. You know? And that's why I'm clearing my throat so much. Sorry about that. Oh, and we're off into the grass. Whoopsie daisy. Alrighty, lap 2. Also, I don't know if you can tell on the map. I forgot to mention this the last couple times we were at midfield, but I don't know if you can really tell on the map. Well, I don't know if you can tell. I can. I can tell from just looking at the map, but I don't know if you can. You might have to put it next to GT2, GT3 midfield to compare in order to be able to tell if you're not used to, like, GT3 midfield. But the first turn of midfield, they changed it. I'll point it out again when we come up to it again, because we're on the reverse layout, so it's technically the last turn on this layout. So we'll come up to it again and I'll point it out, but they changed it a little bit in GT4. It's a slight bit sharper. It's less like, it's not a hairpin anymore. Yeah, it's less of like a medium speed hairpin and more of like a it's like a sharp, like, two corner, like two turn kind of complex where it becomes a straight here and then another turn here. Yeah, they changed it. You can see that difference. It's a lot sharper here. It became two sharp corners with a straight in between. It became a complex of two sharp turns with a very short straight in the middle, instead of being just one long, like, medium speed hairpin like it was before. So yeah. Anyway. On the final race of the Cup. God, this has been easy so far. Where are we off to now? Deep Forest Reverse. Alright, let's go. Hong Kong was reverse, midfield was reverse, and this is reverse. Opera Paris wasn't reverse. Yeah, Hong Kong was reverse, midfield is reverse, this is reverse. Where was the second race at? I forget. So Opera Paris was race 3. Race 4 was midfield reverse. Yeah, I know it was 3 city tracks, and then midfield and Deep Forest, which are the 2 actual race tracks. Where was race 2 at again? I forget. Oh, that was Tsukuba Circuit, I think, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it wasn't 2 city tracks or it wasn't 3 city tracks, I mean, it was... No. Because Tsukuba is a racetrack. Yeah, okay. We did have 2 city tracks in this cup, though. And then 3 racetracks. Okay, yeah. So I was just confused. And it was Hong Kong reverse, Tsukuba Circuit, Opera Paris. Tsukuba Circuit and Opera Paris were normal, but then there was Hong Kong reverse, midfield reverse, and Deep Forest reverse. There were three reverse tracks, 2 normal tracks in terms of layout. And then in terms of environment, it was 2 city tracks and 3 normal tracks. Okay. Well, I understeered. And it was entirely my fault. 17.4 second lead, though. Jesus Christ. Was the vanilla game this easy? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played the vanilla game. Been like a year and a half since the last time I played the vanilla game, probably. And I mean, the vanilla game doesn't have this specific hood camera. It's got a roof camera, but it doesn't have this hood camera. So I don't really want to go back and play the vanilla game again. Because the vanilla game's bumper camera makes me uncomfortable, and then the roof camera in the vanilla game is too high up for me. That it makes me uncomfortable. I honestly don't even know how I used the roof camera playing the vanilla game for the longest time because I was fine with it, but then I got used to this, and now the actual, vanilla roof camera does make me uncomfortable now. Whereas this one is fine. I don't know. I'm weird. If I can figure out how to hack this specific hood camera into vanilla GT4, then maybe I'll replay vanilla GT4 on my own time at some point. I don't know. Anyway, prize car time. What do we got? What are we gonna win? Please be something cool. Please be a cool Volkswagen. It's not a cool Volkswagen. It's an old Volkswagen. Ugh. Oh well. To the garage. It's right here. Ew! In the fucking... In the... Let me reopen it for a sec. Hang on. Ew! That lighting kind of made the front of it look like a Cybertruck for a second. I don't want this. Thank you for watching. I'm selling that piece of shit right at the fucking beginning of the next episode. Fuck that car. Bye.